Core activities. You love to see it.
Hell no, someone get SpongeBob out that shit.
Boy, oh boy, do I sure love revisiting things that aged worse than the milk I drank last night that I forgot I left out of the fridge. You see, when the Witch Queen came out, I wanted to dive in full force into that gorgeous and mysterious throne world. I wanted to fight Lucent Hive, wielding the light, and experience everything Savathun had been building up to for years until that point.
Welcome back, oh honored guest.
What I did not want to do was run Warden of Nothing again. You see, when Lightfall comes out, I want to swing in like Spoderman on my green space magic string theory wires and face off against some chunky pyramid unit tormentor badass boys while I listen to badass synthwave in the background. I want to face off against an upgraded and pyramid tech, swole as hell Callus boss fight in the Legend campaign as he beats my ass and tells me, "Witness tech, son."
Nanomachines, son. They harden in response to physical trauma.
Not run Exodus Crash again. Listening to the same exact voice lines I've listened to years now. Bored out of my mind and dying to get this stupid strike over with because I want that pinnacle drop or I need the completion done for some bounty or some objective or some quest.
Oh my god, bro.
If you're a newer player, I get it. To you, everything in Destiny 2 is probably overwhelming and everything is fresh and exciting. But for someone like me who's been around since 2014, Strikes and Gambit specifically is the neglected underbelly of my bed that has been collecting dust and harvesting shadow demons, all of them waiting to consume me when I eventually decide to shove a broom under there to clean it.
There's any monsters down there.
Because I have to get this goddamn chore done in order to get this goddamn delicate tomb catalyst.
Bruh.
Listen, Bungie, I get it. Resources and development time management, it's a tricky thing. And running and updating a live service game of this size is no easy feat. That is why, here today, I have a proposition for you. This idea that I have is not a complete rework or a complete overhaul. No. I have a simple idea. This might not cost any resources at all. Thing is, how hard is it to code in some Lucent Hive dropping into Gambit? Let us take a journey back to the Taken King. You see, when the Taken King launched, Taken units were added to the Prison of Elders activity, as well as randomly dropped into other places like patrols in the game as well. When Rise of Iron dropped, Taniks and Sepix Prime strikes were both remastered with Siva combatants and Siva-fied final bosses throughout. I propose adding Tormentors, Lucent Brood, and Stasis Fallen all into the weakest and most irrelevant PvE activities. These guys are all a wonderful breath of fresh air, especially from champions. Champions are not fun. I'm gonna be honest, I think I can speak on everyone's behalf there.
Mogólico de mierda con discapacidad de visión y de tacto anal, la reconcha de tu madre recluido mental hijo de una revolución industrial de putos, pasa.
That is why I propose adding jetpack adding these jetpack Cabal that I saw in that Lightfall trailer into Gambit when you get Cabal as the enemy. I suggest when we log into a Hive strike, I don't remember the names of them, but an older one especially, add some Lucent Brood throughout, pop them in there. Why not? Hell, does it make lore sense? No. Who cares? Add something on the screen, a little title on the bottom saying, Imaru sends the Lucent Brood to confront you. Who cares? That is why I propose adding these tank units, including the Stasis Fallen, into the Vanguard Ops playlist and into the Gambit playlist. As well as that, why is it that the only place in the game that we have mossy covered Vex are in the Garden of Salvation? I get the theming there. I understand, Season of the Undying and the theme of the garden and the Vex there. I get it. But I'm kind of sick and tired of seeing the same matte, gray, dingy looking Vex. I like using space magic against aliens, and I want new alien races, and I want new skinned enemies from those races. Stop giving me matte colored Vex. God damn it. Bruh. Imagine how cool it would be if you're in the middle of a Gambit match and both teams are speedrunning on both of their ends, trying to get as many motes into the bank as fast as possible, strategizing on whether they want to invade or save up their ammo for the invader or save up their ammo for the boss at the end, etc, etc. And then imagine all of a sudden 3 tormentors or 3 lucent hive just pop in right in the middle of the enemies on both sides of the arena, and both of you have to figure out a way to take them down. Imagine you're going through Warden of Nothing. Now you have a grappling hook. Now you can grapple onto the train. Woo! But you see, that's not enough. That's not enough to make that strike interesting again. What would make it interesting, imagine at the end of that train section, there's a tormentor waiting there, and he's going to suppress you, and he's going to whoop your ass.
Surprise, motherfucker.
This is what I'm talking about. It's not new abilities or new guns or new supers or new reworks that are going to make these old strikes interesting. It's the enemy variants. Whatever comes after Lightfall, whatever tank unit or new enemy race you guys add there, please add that as well. I'm begging you. This would be so cool. If I could face off against the Lucent Brood and Tormentors in the basic playlist, especially in older strikes, I would love to play those strikes. That and new maps. Gambit is in desperate need of new maps. My god.
Please! Damn!
Crucible is too. Now, you see, that's more of a long-term solution. That will take resources and manpower. This I understand. But please, Bungie, I have a request. Can we have a Gambit map inside of Roke's Pyramid, as well as one in the Vex network? My god.
Dear God, it's beautiful.
I miss the Vex network so much. I wasn't too much of a fan of Override or Expunge. They were okay, but the Vex network itself, I loved it. It looked great. Can we please have either a Crucible or Gambit map in the Vex network? Please. That would be amazing. I would love that so much.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't really do too much commentary content, but I really wanted to share this idea, and I'll just end with this. People on Discord tell me when I've shown my face, I look like Drifter. I find that kind of funny. Anyways,
Transmat firing!